State lawmakers have passed a bill that would put a lock on more vehicles of DUI offenders. It comes nearly a week after a drunk driver going more than 40 miles over the speed limit, according to law enforcement, killed a newlywed in Folly Beach, hours after saying her vows. News 19's Becky Buds is at the State House now with more.
Advocates have been fighting for years to require everybody convicted of a DUI to use the devices. Now it could soon become a reality.
The main thing it's going to do is it's going to make our streets and our roadways safer.
This week, state lawmakers passed a bill that would close holes in South Carolina's drunk driving laws. Kimberly Cockrell is the Victim Services Manager for Moms Against Drunk Driving. She says South Carolina's DUI laws allow defendants charged with drunk driving to get back on the road within days.
But I do know that the state of South Carolina, we rank 8th in the nation for deaths on our roadways due to DUIs. 8th. We're 23rd in population. That doesn't work.
Since 2014, ignition interlock devices have been required for repeat DUI offenders or those whose blood alcohol content was nearly twice the legal limit. The device, which the driver must blow into, prevents the vehicle from starting if the driver is intoxicated. A proposal by Senator Brad Hutto would expand the requirement to all first DUI convictions as well as pre-convictions.
Ultimately, we know that last year in South Carolina, 22,000 times people tried to start their car with alcohol in their system, and the device worked and stopped the car from starting.
Some against the bill say it violates a person's due process rights. However, Hutto, who's a DUI defense attorney, says people charged with a DUI have usually driven drunk many times before.
People will just use good judgment. Nobody will have to even worry about getting one of these devices on your car. But if you do, it's going to stop you from making a bad decision.
According to Hutto, the cost of continuing to drive legally over those 3 months is about $600. If someone can't afford to pay, they can get financial help from the state's probation agency. Cockrell says the recent tragedy of a newlywed killed by a drunk driver in Folly Beach acts as a reminder of how desperately this bill is needed.
That case has literally brought everything front and center again, and it's kind of hard to look away from.
The bill needs one more reading in the Senate before it can be signed into law. Reporting at the State House, Becky Buds, News 19 WLTX.
35 other states, require anybody convicted of drunk driving to have these devices installed.